Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjaeyat TV. Daily scientific gathering held by Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom. The house of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted another session of its scholarly meetings. These meetings are attended by various groups of seminarians, clerics, and scholars who ask their questions from the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The questions in the latest round of these meetings revolved around various topics on Islamic beliefs, ethics, jurisprudence, the tafsir of the Holy Quran, etc. The dear viewers can tune in these scholarly meetings every day at 11:15 a.m. Qom local time, live on Marjaeyat TV and other Shia TV networks, as well as the Al-Shirazi application. Commemorations of Imam Hassan's martyrdom at house of Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi in Kuwait. A special mourning ceremony was held at the residence of Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi to mark the anniversary of the martyrdom of Imam Hassan Mujtaba, peace be upon him, during the country's mourning month of Saffar 1445 AH. The ceremonies continue, and on the seventh night of these events, the attendees paid tribute to the martyrdom of Imam Hassan, peace be upon him, and conducted mourning rituals. Activities by Marjaeyat TV Studio during Arbaeen 2023 in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Marjaeyat TV Studio continues its activities during the days of Arbaeen in Karbala. In accordance with the esteemed guidance of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Husseini Shirazi, this studio is engaged in globalizing the Husseini rituals and the magnificent Arbaeen ceremonies. Located on the street leading to the holy shrine of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, this studio broadcasts various programs from 9 a.m. to midnight on a daily basis during the sacred days of the Arbaeen 2023. Live broadcasts from the holy shrines of Karbala, live coverage of the Arbaeen pilgrimage, live transmission of the message of the Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Husseini Shirazi, religious discussions in Persian, Arabic, and English, sessions with eulogists and speakers, discussions with service providers to the Husseini pilgrims, and special programs addressing religious questions in Persian and Arabic are among the studio's activities. Activities of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's mission during Arbaeen 2023 in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The mission of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Husseini Shirazi continues its promotional activities during the days of the Holy Arbaeen 2023 in Karbala. On a daily basis, this mission witnesses the presence of religious and cultural figures who visit to address contemporary issues in the Islamic world and Shiism, welcoming religious, scholarly, seminary, university, tribal, and general visitors and mourners, answering religious and belief-related questions, holding discussion circles and Q&A sessions, presenting cultural products, congregational prayers, and more are among the activities of this mission during the sacred days of Arbaeen 2023. Preaching programs of Allamah ibn Fahad Hilli Seminary in Jabayesh town, Iraq. Representative delegation of the esteemed Ibn Fahad Hilli Seminary, an educational institution closely associated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, conducted a special promotional activity during the days of Arbaeen 2023 in Al-Jabayesh district. The delegation engaged in discussions with representatives of various religious congregations and assemblies, including Abu Nayrisi, Al-Sabayeh, Al-Ghurayji, Al-Mawajid, and Al-Minar. In these meetings, the members of these delegations conveyed messages about the significance of serving Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, to their hosts. Qasrul-Zahra Husayniya commemorates martyrdom of Imam Hassan, peace be upon him, in holy Kazemain, Iraq. The women's division of Qasrul-Zahra Husayniya, a center closely associated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Kazemain, commemorated the anniversary of the martyrdom of Imam Hassan Mujtaba, peace be upon him, by organizing mourning ceremonies. The ceremony saw the magnificent presence of hundreds of women who gathered to pay their respects and mourn at Qasrul-Zahra Husayniya. Activities of Shia Societies Association during Arbaeen Walk 2023 in Naseriya city, Iraq. Members of the Shia Societies Association, under the supervision of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's office in Karbala, visited Naseriya in Digha province of Iraq during the seventh day of Saffar. They engaged in discussions and meetings with various Husseini congregations, including Sabiq, Shabab al-Qasim, Amal al-Qadim, and Imam al-Hujjah. During these encounters, they discussed security and media service arrangements for the Arbaeen 1445. Procession of Clerics prepares to launch series of cultural programs in Arbaeen Walk 2023. The Procession of Clerics, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, announced its readiness to provide cultural services during the days of Arbaeen Pilgrimage 2023. This year, the congregation will be stationed at 5 locations in Karbala, including Imam Ali Street, adjacent to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, as well as along the walking path from Najaf al-Ashraf to Karbala. These congregations aim to welcome religious and scholarly figures, answer pilgrims' questions and belief-related queries, and distribute cultural products during the Arbaeen pilgrimage. AhlulBayt Center commemorates Martyrdom of Imam Hassan, peace be upon him, in Madagascar. AhlulBayt Center, an institution affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mahajanga City, Madagascar, held a commemorative ceremony on the occasion of the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Hassan Mujtaba, peace be upon him. The event took place on the 7th day of Saffar this year and was attended by Shia followers and those devoted to the holy AhlulBayt, peace be upon them. Prominent scholars, including Hujjatul Islam Sheikh Muhammad Reza Wasram and Sheikh Hassan al-Najafi, delivered speeches during this ceremony. PR Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi honors martyrdom of Imam Hassan, peace be upon him, in holy Karbala, Iraq. The Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi held a ceremony to commemorate the martyrdom of Imam Hassan Mujtaba, peace be upon him, in the holy city of Karbala. This event took place on the 7th day of Saffar this year, saw the presence of numerous religious and scholarly figures, as well as mourners and believers. Sheikh Abbas Momin discussed aspects of the life of the noble figure Imam Hassan Mujtaba during this ceremony. 280 visually impaired pilgrims from Iran join Arbaeen Walk 2023. In line with the recommendations of the religious authority Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, 280 visually impaired pilgrims from Nahawan city of Iran are embarking on the pilgrimage of the holy shrine of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in Arbaeen Walk 2023, guided by Zawar al-Hussein Association. This association, established based on the guidance of the late Sheikh Daniel Zarini and under the recommendations of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Husseini Shirazi, engages in religious, cultural, social, and charitable activities. Every year during the sacred days of Arbaeen, hundreds of individuals from various parts of Iran are guided by this association to visit the holy shrines. This year, the association is facilitating the pilgrimage of 450 devoted followers of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, including 280 blind pilgrims, accompanied by 220 assistants using 10 buses. Khadimat al-Hujjat Society commemorates martyrdom of Lady Ruqayya, peace be upon her, in holy Karbala, Iraq. The Khadimat al-Hujjat Women's Association, an organization affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, commemorated the martyrdom anniversary of Hazrat Ruqayya bint Imam al-Hussein, peace be upon them. This event took place on the 5th day of Saffar al-Ahzan 1445 at Imam al-Mahdi Husayniya, witnessing various ceremonies including speeches, mourning rituals, and the distribution of commemorative items to the participating women. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation launches Pilgrim's Chair project in Arbaeen 2023. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation, operating in Karbala under the supervision of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, is once again executing the noble project of the Pilgrim's Chair during the sacred days of Arbaeen 2023. As part of this project, this institution provides specially designed chairs for the transportation of physically challenged individuals, catering to the services of the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. In past years, this institution has provided service to physically challenged and disabled pilgrims using dozens of wheelchairs during the Arbaeen pilgrimage. This project involves the participation of dedicated young volunteers who contribute to serving the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Inquiries tent by AhlulBayt Institute begins activities in Samawa City, Iraq. The religious queries tent by the cultural and charitable institution AhlulBayt Institution, which is affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, has initiated its activity during the sacred days of Arbaeen 2023 in the city of Samawa, Iraq. This tent has been set up in the city on the 5th day of Saffar and operates in accordance with the guidances of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, focusing on utilizing the opportunity of the Arbaeen pilgrimage to provide religious and cultural services to believers. This tent offers answers to religious and doctrinal questions, distributes religious products, including the works of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, visits Husseini institutions and centers, holds congregational prayers, distributes identification cards among children, and does many other activities during the sacred days of Arbaeen 2023. Biha Institute donates drinking water to pilgrims during Arbaeen 2023 in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Biha Cultural and Charitable Institution operating in Karbala has started supporting the service tents for the pilgrims in the holy city of Karbala during the sacred days of Arbaeen 2023. As part of this effort, the institution's authorities announced the distribution of thousands of packs of drinking water among the service tents catering to the pilgrims in the journey from the holy city of Najaf to the holy city of Karbala. This institution, especially during various occasions, particularly the million-strong Arbaeen pilgrimage, supports these service tents to provide for the needs of the pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Al-Ruqayya Society hosts pilgrims in Holy Karbala during Arbaeen 2023. The AhlulBayt institution, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, is providing hospitality to the pilgrims of Arbaeen 2023 in Karbala. This institution, consisting of followers of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi, provides continuous hospitality to the pilgrims during the sacred days of Arbaeen 2023. Activities of Rasul Azam Society on Martyrdom of Imam Hassan, peace be upon him, in Holy Kazemain, Iraq. Rasul Azam Society, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, continued its activities during the days of Arbaeen 1445. On the occasion of the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Hassan Mushtaba, peace be upon him, this institution hosted mourning ceremonies and provided services to the grieving participants and pilgrims in the holy city of Kazemain. On the 7th day of Saffar in Karbala, the institution distributed 3 warm meals, held morning rituals, and provided rest areas for the pilgrims. Shabab Jabal Sabr Institution hosts pilgrims in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Shabab Jabal al-Sabr Institution, a center associated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, is currently hosting pilgrims for Arbaeen 2023 in the holy city of Karbala. This institution, located in Karbala, provides various meals and refreshments to the pilgrims, offering them hospitality and services during their pilgrimage to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him.